to. And I'm actually sitting in my bedroom floor, and I'm gonna do some meditation. And this is something that I'm doing to relieve some of the stress. If you guys seen my update, I will link that here if you want. Talked a lot about stress. I talked about chronic stress and how that's kind of been something that I've been working on to relief in my life. And so meditation for me is really, really important. And what I do for meditation is I actually do the rosary, and just to do it in the mornings to start my day, and it just feels really, really good to meditate on Christ and make Christ my center of my day. And the rosary helps me do that. Quickly before I get up, I have my planner. So you guys know that I take my BP first thing in the morning. I had mentioned that in my update video that I just did. Excuse me. And so I take my BP first thing in the morning, and then I jot down the numbers. Well, this morning, and the other thing too, in case you haven't seen that update video, I was told to stop taking my medication, and I explained that all in the video. So I took my BP this morning at 8:28, and this was just sort of kind of getting out of bed, and my blood pressure was pretty good, 133/91. Now 91, the diastolic is high, and this is at the time, well, maybe I start taking the quarter of the pill, but I didn't, and I waited there for a little bit. I took my BP again around 8:40, and it was 117/82, so it's coming down naturally. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna get a couple things done here. Got to do some laundry and stuff, and then I'm gonna retake my blood pressure to make sure that it's not going high, but that it's staying normal. So we'll see. Very exciting. I'm seeing that my body is bringing it down on its own. The other thing too I made a note of is that, you know what woke me up this morning, real early this morning, I want to say around 5 o'clock in the morning, was cramping. It was actual cramping. That's insane. You know that kind of cramp where you're going to start your cycle, but I'm menopausal, but you're going to start your cycle, and sometimes it comes to you like in the middle of the night where you're asleep and you're being woken up with some cramps. That's what happened to me today. So I made a note of that too. And I do feel a little bit bloated. Like I feel bloat. Oh, I don't know. Not fair. Anyways, let me get up off this floor and let's get my day started. Okay, I wanted to show you guys the potato salad that I made. And this is actually, these chunks right here is actually jicama. Jicama. It's a root vegetable. And it has a little bit of sweetness to it. Just a little bit. So I just basically boiled it for like 50 minutes with salt. And then I just added the regular things that you would put in a potato salad. And it's really, really good. I made a big, huge batch of it, like really big. And my son, Aaron, actually takes this to work. So this is going to be the remainder. We're going to finish this off. I'm going to have a little bit here for breakfast. And then the rest, hubby and I and my son, Evan, will eat it for dinner, the rest. Anyway, just wanted to show you. I'm back. I want to run through some numbers really, really quickly. I'm going to have to head out the door right now. I'm actually going to my bank. I got approved to refinance my car. I'm so excited. So the interest on my car is going to be way less. And so I'm super, super, super excited. But I want to run through some numbers before we get on with our week. Let's see. So carbs, I've decided to go ahead and start hitting 70 grams of carbs or less. I think I'll be able to do it because honestly, I've been doing really, really good. Like I've been staying within 45 grams to 50 grams pretty much. So I've been doing really, really good with that. I would think that the only time the 70 grams of carbs I would have a little bit of trouble is when we go out to eat. like when we're out and about. But I have some ideas. I was looking up some restaurants, and I see Chipotle has a really, really, really good keto menu. And yeah, I was just looking at other things to be prepared. So when we're out and about, hubby's going to be going on vacation again next week. So I know that we're out and about all the time. We go to the beach. We just do certain things, and sometimes it gets a little tricky. And so being 70 grams of carbs, I think might be a little bit challenging. So anyways, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, 70 grams of carbs for this week. And then I want to work what is that noise? I'm in my bedroom, and so on this wall here, it's the backyard, and so my son is pulling the hose. Okay, 70 grams of carbs. I want to work out 3 to 4 times a week. We're going to try and do more resistance training. That's what I really want to focus on. Zivias, because I'm really watching my blood pressure and I'm not taking my medication right now, I want to do 2 cans a day, or 1. That would be fantastic. That would be a great one. And then also my snack, again, still the same. Just try to really conquer that. Not, have my snack with my dinner or not at all. And then I just added the meditation you saw me do this morning is something I want to do. Sometimes I let the morning get away from me, and I start, I need to do laundry, I need to do this, and I let the morning get away from me, and then the next thing you know, I'm not doing my rosary. I do find it a little bit more difficult to do it at night. And honestly, I don't focus in on much when I do the rosary at night. I mean, I do, but I find it a little bit more harder. I like that morning where my mind hasn't had a lot of time to be boggled down with the life or the day's choices and the day's challenges or whatever it is. And so in the morning when I wake up, my mind is just open, and I like that meditation and doing the rosary in the morning. So I actually have doing the rosary 4 times this week in the morning. That would be fantastic. I mean, I'm going to aim for it every day, but my goal would be 7. So there's the goals for right now. And we're starting off at 202.2 in terms of weight. So I think that is everything I wanted to cover right now. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, and it's around 9:45 in the morning, and I'm on the floor. I just got finished doing my meditation. Started a little bit later today because I wanted to make sure I got the wash going because I didn't finish it yesterday. So I wanted to make sure I did that, and then I washed my face because I do the retinol cream at night, and I want to make sure I get it off in the morning. Okay, so let's talk about yesterday really, really quickly. I didn't come back after I said I went to the bank. I went there to go refinance my car, and I did refinance it. We were there for a long time though, guys. We were there for a really long time. Our appointment was right at 4, and we got in right at 4, and we didn't get out of there till almost 6:40 or something like that. 6:40, and then I came home, and then my husband says, you know what, honey, I'm too tired to cook, whatever. We were going to cook together. And he was just way too tired. And I said, I got it. I'll do it. I don't worry about it. I got it. And he's like, no, let's just go. And I said, okay. The kids, when I mean my kids, I mean mainly Aiden, Savannah, and Evan. Savannah treated them to the movies. I thought that was so sweet. Usually Aiden will treat them to someplace. They'll go somewhere, either a movie, out to dinner, something. He'll do something with them. But this time Savannah, she got paid, and she went and treated them, and I thought that was so neat. So they went to the movies, and then they went out to dinner. And so my husband and I were like, you know what, let's just go. So we ended up taking off, and we didn't end up coming back home till around 9:30 that night, yesterday evening, 9:30. Anyways, we were both really, really tired by the time, especially my husband. My husband was really, really tired. But anyways, we also had to go to Target to pick up my daughter. She needed something, and so we went up there to go pick it up for her. And while I was there, I saw this, guys. Let me show you. I saw this. This is, hold on, let me hold it right. I saw this. I saw Woman's World, and look who's on the cover. Dr. Kenberry. Extreme weight loss. And yeah, basically it says no diet math, no hunger, eat your fill of 4 delicious foods to revive fat burn by 1,000%. Anyways, I still have to read the article, but the reason why I'm showing you is because he is actually, Dr. Kenberry is actually the doctor that I follow here on YouTube, or one of the doctors that I follow here on YouTube, and where I learn a lot from him. And I have his book, and I read his book, and it's really, really good. It's called Lies Doctors Told You, or something like that. Yeah, and I really, really enjoy him. Really, really enjoy him. And the other doctor that I follow here is Dr. Ekberg. He's really, really good too. Really explains things without giving you so much overloaded information. He does really, really good. So anyways, I thought that was interesting. So I haven't read it, and I'll let you know what it pretty much is, what it says. Okay, the other thing really quickly is we're going to talk about the carb intake yesterday. Unfortunately, I'm just looking at my planner here, and I know what it is. I think it's 85 grams of carbs. I think before I get up, I was reading the cover again, and this lady here is 65 years old, but she says she feels like 30. So if I'm 53, maybe I'll feel like 20. What do you think? Workout time. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and I actually got on here a little bit later than what I wanted to because I had a piece of cheese. I even waited. I had like 3 ounces of cheese. The reason why I did that, and I kind of waited for it to settle and everything, because I am going to be having electrolytes. And when I have electrolytes on an empty stomach, I just don't do very, very well. I start feeling like I want to throw up. So yeah, I have some electrolytes in there, so I'm gonna drink a little bit. What are we gonna do today? Let me show you the DVD. I left it over here. Let me show you. We are going to be doing this Walk It Off in 30 days. It's a little program she came out with. It's 30 minutes a day for real results, and you get 2 complete workouts in here. You're gonna get Burn 30 workout and then Firm 30 workout. And I've been staring at this screen. I've been staring at this screen going, which one do I want to do? The Burn or the Firm? Because if I remember this DVD, because it's shorter, it's 30 minutes, they get pretty intense the shorter they are. So in the Burn 30 workout, it's nonstop cardio. And in the Firm 30 workout, it's 30 minutes of nonstop strength training. I don't know. Because she's on the floor. I really don't want to go on the floor. Not right now, not today. Got a lot of things to do today. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see what I'll do. I'll let you know whether I did the Burn or the Firm. I still remember the feeling. I wanna dance till I can't no more. All of this time I've been dreaming on the dance floor. I still remember the feeling. I wanna dance till I can't no more. All of this time I've been dreaming on the dance floor. Tell me you still remember. One day we'll be together. It's you and me forever. Dreaming on the dance floor. I still remember the feeling.
Unless you're going to do some workout with me. You can't stay here. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Yes. I got a little boost of energy there. Just really proud of myself, guys. Just really proud of myself, guys. I ended up doing the firm. I ended up going to the mat. I did it. Really trying to focus. If you guys, this journey is about effective workouts in such a short amount of time. So Firm 30 workout is for sure something that's going to be in my rotation for sure. At least, hopefully once a week, at least twice a week would be awesome. My son Evan was the one who was the cameraman there for me. he graciously did that for me. Let me tell you about the pound weights that I used. I ended up using these Reebok 3-pounders. She starts off with 3 pounds and then she ended up going into 5 pounds, but I didn't want to, they're underneath my bed. I didn't want to go searching for them, so I was good to do the full three pounds with those. Yeah, it's an amazing one. It was made in 2013, so the music is definitely better. So, wow, yeah, I'm glad I pulled that out today. I was reading here the Women's Day magazine that I had showed you earlier, this one with Dr. Kenberry. So I'm sitting here reading. I'm going to edit right now, but I just wanted to, do you guys remember in my vlogs, I say things like, you have to eat until you're comfortably stuffed, and that's what I'm trying to do. Well, this is who I got it from. So this is what he says, quote, okay, so what it is he's promoting the BBBE diet, okay, and how I found him and things like that, it's in the keto world, and so he promotes keto, and he's a physician for I think 25 years now, and anyways, on his YouTube channel, he talks about how he got into this and what he does for his actual patients. So he promotes a diet called BBBE, and what it stands for is, quote, you eat a beef, a butter, a bacon, and eggs, and nothing else. And then he says, eat as often as you want until you are comfortably stuffed. And that's who I got it from. He says you'll be full and happy. You'll also get your carb intake as close to 0 as you can. That lets you get rid of unhealthy fluid and stored fat as quickly as possible. So you get rid of the fluid and the stored fat. So that's what it is. That's basically what it is. But when I read that about him saying comfortably stuffed, that's exactly what I do, is what I try to do, especially if the meal itself is more protein and fat with just a little bit of carb, then I will definitely make sure that I'm stuffed comfortably, not like stuff where you can't, that stuff feeling like around Thanksgiving, you eat so much you just can't, get up, or you just want to take a nap. That's not the kind of stuff he means. Okay, so I read the article, and I just want to run through it really quickly. Now remember, BBBE means beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And basically on this particular, it's a carnivore diet. He recommends basically that you do this 30 days up to 90 days. After that, what you would want to do is implement other animal proteins and stuff like that. So that would be like and other fats like avocado oil, maybe. You can do like cheeses. I think he's sort of saying that. And then he said, or you could do relaxed low carb. And I find myself that's where I'm at, doing a relaxed low carb. Okay, so what's interesting, I underlined a couple of things here. He says that another key difference between ordinary keto, which would include, like I said, those other types of fats and animal proteins. He says that another key difference between ordinary keto and the BBBE is you're eliminating a lot of the foods that may be inflammatory. And what was interesting, what he says are inflammatory foods are like artificial sweeteners. Now, I'm not sure if he's, because he did say alternative sweeteners like the xylitol, erythritol, and stevia and those types of things, and monk fruit. I'm thinking he's talking about more like your aspartame kind of sweeteners. I'm thinking a lot of those, like Sweet and Low and all those. And then he also said another inflammatory food is spinach. Now, I've heard that. I've read about spinach, and that's because they have very extremely high oxalates. And then he says to chicken even. I know on keto he does promote chicken. I know he does, but I'm thinking maybe the type of protein in the chicken. I've often heard and read and way in the past that chicken is a very, very high protein meat, even for women in particular. I don't know. It doesn't explain. It just gives the food. So there's that. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about here, which I thought was really, really interesting, the amazing benefits, he says, of BBBE. And he says here, in 2 to 4 weeks, brain fog is either gone or 90% better. I thought that was really, really interesting, because even doing the relaxed low carb that I'm doing, if you saw my update video, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in there. I might have put it in there. I might have taken it out because of the fact that it was a long video. But it was, I mentioned my brain fog, the clarity that I have already. And that's just on relaxed low carb. It's just crazy. I used to have so much brain fog. Like I don't know, like in my day, like I knew I had to do this and that, and I couldn't seem to manage to have a system in place. It's crazy. It's just crazy. But I feel so much better when it comes to that. It's like clear. What do I got to do next? Kind of thing. I do need time management, though. I need to work on time management. All right. The other thing, really, really quickly, he says here as well, he says within 3 weeks of the BBBE diet, he says many people will have to lower or eliminate blood pressure medication. Now, again, relaxed low carb, as he calls it, I find that interesting that my blood pressure is really already nice. I haven't taken my pill. I'm super excited, guys. I don't know. That excites me. All right. He says at 4 weeks, even people with clinical depression or anxiety notice their mood is much better. And then he says, and then that's all on top of extreme weight loss. Also, he said for like in between like meals, he says eat as often as you like, and salt and season food to taste. He says sip all the plain water, coffee, and or tea you want. So that's, yeah. I just wanted to bring that up because I highlighted it, like what you can drink. Didn't mention Zevia. Okay, guys. So I'm on my way somewhere. So you see this look. I'll be right back in a flash. Whoa, you can see the blue. Huh.
I told you.
Oh, new glasses. Yes, finally, they do have blue blockers. They have a transition, which all my glasses did. And they're thinned out. I forgot what she called them. What she called it? I don't know what it's called, but they thin out your frame, your lens rather, your lens. They thin it out. So I paid extra for that. But here's my older ones. And do you guys see, I know in the vlogs, I know you guys see that it looks like it's dirty, but it's not dirty. It's not. This is, let's see, there you go. See that? It's peeling, not peeling. It's the transition in there. See that? I don't know if you can see that. Right there on the left one, especially. It's the transition. These are 4 years old. So it was time for new. I didn't want to go with the black frame. I think I've done black frame now for how long? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
It's a lot of times. And I didn't want to go with a very, very big frame because, or a round frame and all that, because the doctor was giving me like tips because of the, like the thickness of my lens. This was a good frame for it. So, but you can see the blue from the blue. It's gonna protect my eyes from all the screen time. So yeah, so I went with a gray, very light gray. I think that was a good compromise from like a dark, like a black, or I've had brown before. I thought this was just a good compromise, and yeah. Okay. Oh, you can still see the blue. It's gonna show you my glasses without the blue, but let's see. Let's see. Oh well, yeah. I guess. Yeah. So they're like a gray tint. It's around 6:30. But I wanted to tell you guys my carbs yesterday was 92 grams of carbs. I just want to make sure I get that in there. And then I don't know what's for today. I'm going to go ahead and edit. I talked to hubby about the Dr. Kenberry, the BBBE diet, and I explained everything to him. So he's like, what are you trying to tell me? You want to do it? I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think I might want to try, but I want to look up some recipes and get some ideas and all that. That's what my husband says. He goes, well, I don't mind doing it. He says, you know, I'm in for anything you want to try and everything. So we'll see. We'll see. 9:30. It's 9:30 in the morning, and I'm getting ready to be heading out the door. I have 2 appointments today. One's going to be blood work at 10:30, and then the mammogram I have set for today at 4:30, but it's not here. It's in a different city. So it's just a long day today. And then tomorrow I have an appointment for my daughter for her glasses. I'm tired though. I'm so tired. I didn't sleep all that well yesterday. I mean, I slept good. It's just I got up pretty early today. Okay, so yesterday's carbs really quickly, which was Tuesday the 12th. Yesterday I was at 34 grams of carbs yesterday. So that was really good. Blood pressure today is pretty good. I mean, it's creeping. 138 over 86. And then I retook it again and it was 126 over 82. So it was coming down. I'm curious to take it right now because I feel a little antsy. I'm not sure why. But I do feel a little antsy. We'll see. I think that's it for right now, guys. I just wanted to check in on you guys on this Wednesday. I forgot to tell you guys that I'm so sore. Like my chest muscles are sore and my thighs, but really mainly like right here. These muscles right here. All this right here. And I know it's from the ones when I was laying down and I was going like the butterflies. That one did it. Because she did quite a bit of repetition on it. All right, I'm going to be leaving now. But I wanted to tell you that because I was laying down. I took my blood pressure real quick. Make sure I'm okay. And I am. And the only reason why I took it right now, honestly, is because I told you guys I feel a little anxious. And I don't know. I don't have a problem with needles or like I don't have a problem. It's just I don't know what it is. It's like white coat syndrome. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I'm going to be doing. Eye doctor. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just I always get a little anxious. I don't know why. All right, I am home. It's around 5:20. I just got home, took my contact lenses off, and put my glasses on. My liner smeared. So I just got home from my mammogram appointment. It got a little tricky because I was going to have to leave a little earlier because I don't know where it's at. It's in a city I've never been to, so I'm not familiar at all. And so I had to leave a little earlier. And I was going to have to take my daughter to work today at 6. My appointment was at 4:30. Then come to find out my daughter worked at 5. I said, there's no way. And there's no time for me to cancel. I was like, what do I do? And then Aaron, my oldest, he's not here. And then Aiden, my 20-year-old, he's at work too. So I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And my husband had a job site that was way further out. So I was kind of stressing a little bit, but it all worked out. My husband finished early, so he took my daughter and I was able to go on to get my mammogram done. So everything came out good so far. I mean, I don't know about the results or anything, but yeah. I haven't eaten anything, so I'm going to think about dinner right now. I just wanted to come up here and cool off. I'm hot. I want to take these clothes off, take my makeup off, and just like get comfortable. All right, it's 10:30. We're gonna work out, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something. Oh my gosh, I nearly threw up. Hold on. Okay, so you guys remember I got those electrolyte powders from LMNT, and we got them free. We just had to pay for the shipping. I think we got like 12 different flavors. By the way, the citrus salt, amazing. I'm gonna order that one, and the watermelon one so far. But let me show you what nearly made me gag. This one was a chocolate salt, and I still have half because I usually do just 16 ounce, so it's half. And if you do like 32 ounce water, you could do the full one. So I just put half. I was gonna try it with you guys. I'm glad that I didn't. Like, I forgot my phone upstairs. I'm glad that I didn't because the reaction, the reflex was bad. Nasty. Now, some people may like the chocolate salt taste. You'd have to try it for yourself. But I can tell you that it just, I mean, it was just really, really bad. So this is a no. This is a no. And it says 1,000 sodium, 200 potassium, 600 magnesium. No. No bueno. Not for me. And I just kind of feel like a little bit, a little sluggish, a little tired. But anyway, we're going to get this done. I'm going to do the same DVD you saw me do, but this time we're just going to do the burn 30. We're not going to do the firm, so I'm not going to be doing any kind of weights. I don't think so. I'll bring out my stretch band. There might be some stretching, like with the band. There might be, so we'll see. But we're going to burn 30. We're going to get this done and out of the way. Shower, get some food. I haven't eaten. Okay. Oh my gosh. I got sweat coming in my eyes, and I realize I need to go get these adjusted because like they fall down. Gotta get them adjusted. Okay. Let me tell you, this DVD, I don't have the case out here, but this DVD, this one, Walk Off 30 Days, that's what it's called. This is actually like the cover here of the DVD. Sorry guys, I'm trying to not shake. Okay, so there you go. That DVD, I recommend it because I'm so glad I pulled it out. It is exactly another DVD that I'm looking for. 30 minutes. heavy hitting. Even the burn, it's my heart rate got to about 155, sometimes 160, but you don't stay there long. You don't stay there long, but it's enough to jolt you and give you benefits. And then you come back down, and it's just amazing. And the reason why in 30 minutes it's so powerful is because of this, because of these. I'm going to weigh them. I believe these are 3 pounds each. She used 2-pound hand weights from the beginning. I mean, we warmed up with these. So I will let you, hold on, son. My oldest called me. He's in Vegas right now. He's at a bachelor party for a friend. He's going to be the best man in Vegas. So I'm praying, people. I'm praying. He's 28. Anyway, and I'm literally, I am. I sent him some prayers. Think I'm kidding? No. He's a good kid. You know, but anyway, a mother's concern, I guess. Anyways, because your heart rate gets so high, it's because you're doing this. You can do I believe these are 3 pounds. And if there's a correction, I will come back. It doesn't say it on there, and it must have worn off. I'll come back and correct myself if it's not 3 pounds. But I think each one is 3 pounds, and you feel it. Okay, guys, it is 4:30, and I just got back from dropping off my 2 youngest at the movies. They wanted to go to the movies. My daughter wanted to treat her younger brother to the movies. Typically, when they go with my son Aiden, who will be 21 here in in a few months, he'll be 21. But usually they'll go like in the morning show, or if my son is off, they'll go in the afternoon. But today, my daughter got paid yesterday, and she wanted to go take her younger brother to the movies, pizza, and I think some yogurt. They're at a outside mall. It's like a really, really nice outside mall. There's a lot of great shops. It's very, very active outside mall, and the movie theater is really, really nice. And there's like a pizza place there that has like a little outside bistro sitting. You could people watch, and it's really, really a nice place, even just to go sit and hang out, you know, even if you're not gonna necessarily shop, just to sit there and get out. It's really, really nice. Has a lot of water fountains, but it just feels so weird. I'm sitting here by myself, guys. I'm sitting here all by myself. No one's home, and it just feels so weird. I don't know. Just so many things in my life is changing. I don't know how to explain it. I really, really don't. So many things. Everywhere I look, it's like changing. Like big monumental changes, you know, not I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm sitting here alone, and they're off there at the movies. And I know she wouldn't have mind if I went. I know her. I know them. They wouldn't have mind. But there is that feeling that they're feeling a little bit independent. The other thing about where they're at too, what I really, really like about this outdoor mall, it's very secure. The police department is actually right there, right next to the movie. It's in there. It's in that next to it. They share a wall, and cops are in and out of that area. So it's nice, you know. And yeah, it's just so, I just feel some kind of way. I feel good though. It's not a bad thing. It's just you realize, you know, my life really is changing. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I wish I had the words. I wish I can express everything I feel, but it's that moment that I always saw my mom in. You know, I was the young kid, you know, and I always saw my mom go through these things. And I find myself now in her spot more and more. Seeing her get older, seeing her go through menopause, seeing her go through these things, even though she didn't really suffer from menopause. I mean, she really didn't. But still, I saw her, and now I feel like I'm there. Especially now that my kids are more independent. There's always been one trailing behind, you know what I mean? If one graduated elementary, I always had one trailing, and this is it, you know? They're in high school. One's a freshman, one's a senior, so It just feels weird. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. And then I'm sitting here by myself, kind of looking around, going, wow. But good thing I'm very, very busy at home. And I wanted to actually show you the weight. Remember I told you that if I told you wrong, I would come back. Yeah, these are 2 pounds, or not 3 pounds. These are 2 pounds. I weighed it. I weighed it with my eBay scale. I weighed it. So it's 2 pounds. So yeah, that's good morning, guys. Good morning. So it is Saturday. It is the 16th, and it's 11:30 in the morning, and I'm still on the floor. I've been here for like 2 hours sitting here. I did my meditation this morning, and then I did a little bit of research of some things that I needed to research about what I meditate on, and then I ended up watching a complete video and stuff like that. So I stayed down here, and let me tell you, I think my butt is numb. But anyway, I don't have the carb numbers for you, and I wanted to say that what I'll do at the end of the vlog, there's a vlog, you're going to see every single day the carb numbers. Yesterday was really, really good. I don't think I went over the 70 grams. I'm not sure. Did have a little extra carbs, like I did have some cottage cheese and things like that. But yeah, I'll let you know what the carbs were at the end. What I want to touch on this morning, my blood pressure was good. At first it was a little high. The diastolic number was 90, but it was 128/90. And this is when I start to get like, need to go take my quarter pill. But I didn't. I lay there for 20 minutes, and then I retook, and it's 114/82. Last night I did take it around 10 p.m. I don't know if I told you. I'm not sure. At 10 p.m. and it was 116/73. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I'll retake it just to make sure. But it's looking pretty good, and I haven't been taking my meds. Like I said, she told me not to take it, my doctor. The other thing I want to let you guys know is I also want to let you know that it was really weird. I had a headache all day yesterday. I really did, and it was on my left temple. It was a little achy, and I was like, why? I mean, I've been editing all day, and I have my new glasses, so I thought maybe I'm trying to adapt to the different prescription, but it honestly didn't even go up that much, my prescription. And I have the blue blockers, so I felt, I don't know. I just didn't think it was my glasses. But I had a little ache on my side, and lo and behold, later on that day, I had massive cramping. And I say massive, it's all relative. It's massive because I've been experiencing cramping, but like I'm menopausal, so for me to have that type of cramp where I'm like, oh my gosh, and then the little headache, it's just really, really crazy. So I did make note of it. Yeah, that explained my mild headache yesterday. Was I started having cramps, and oof. And in fact, they even woke me up this morning, the cramping. So, but I don't know. There's my doggy. Okay, guys, I just wanted to make note of that, but I'm going to get up now. I think I was going to work out. I'm always ready to work out when I sit here and meditate. I get dressed for working out. But I think I'm going to go eat because usually I'm not down here for this long. All right, guys. Time to work out. It's been a lot later since I've seen you. Let me tell you what time it is. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to do the walk away the pounds. This is the 30-mile walk, and I've done this before, and this is the one I got at, I did when I did the update, my low carb adventure update, I showed these in there. Got these at the Goodwill, and I'm doing the one that says 30-minute walk. I just want a 30-minute. I don't want any weights. I don't want anything like that. I just want a good cardio workout. So I've done this before, and it's really, really good. Struggling a little today. Nothing bad, nothing stressful, nothing like that. Just a little struggling. Like I said, I think I mentioned, like, just cramping, PMSing kind of sensations and feelings. And yeah, it's crazy. I did it. Whew. 30 minutes. It's just 30 minutes. Copyrighted in 2001. Oh, I wasn't sure if it was a 2003 or 2006. I said in my update video, it's 2001. Explains it. Coming off of the 90s. You could tell. Anyways, moving. I did pretty good. I struggle though with this one, but it felt good. Felt good that I did it. Good morning. Good morning. We meet again on the floor. I just got finished with my meditation. And before I get up, I want to run through some numbers. I did weigh in this morning. I also want to talk a little bit about how I felt yesterday, emotionally yesterday. And this has nothing to do really with any of these PMS symptoms. This is something that I feel when certain things kind of aren't going kind of right. I start to tell myself, that just I start to be negative on myself, and that's something that I used to do quite a bit, and really working on all of this. But what's happening is, like in my eBay store, because I haven't really been working in it, like listing or anything like that, I really haven't sold anything. And typically I will sell at least 2 to 3 items a week on a very, very slow week, and I haven't sold anything this week at all. There is $0 coming to me on Wednesday. And the other thing is that I had shipped out something over almost 2 weeks ago, and it never showed up to the lady, and the customer is so amazingly patient. She is just a dream buyer, honestly. And I did open up a claim with the post office and everything, but it never got scanned, so I don't have any protection. So I don't know what happened to the package. Long story short, guys, it just never got scanned. It could be lost anywhere in somebody's mail truck for all I know, and it never got scanned at all. So I don't have, if it was scanned at some point, I have protection. But in this case, there's no way of proving anything that I sent it off. And I did. 2 items that day got sold. They both went. 1 item was delivered and fine. The other one was not. Anyway, I had to return her money. Yeah, of course, and it's not bad on me or anything like that or nothing. In fact, the lady said that she was very, very pleased with my constantly being in contact with her and giving her the claim number for the post office and everything like that. So she's very, very pleased. She was very understanding. And if it happens to come back to me, if it just makes it, because there's a return address on there, so if it comes back to me, it'll be a good thing, because then I can relist it. But right now I'm out of the profit that I made on that blouse, and I'm out the cost of the blouse. So that's not good on a week that you just didn't sell anything. The other thing, I just got a claim for a return. One of the bathing suits I sold didn't fit. And again, that's part of business. Returns, things like this, it's part of business. It really, really is. It's something that happens to every single one of us at some point, and she's not returning it because it was a damaged item or because I didn't describe it as such. She's just returning it because it didn't fit her, which is fine. I accept returns. Here's the thing, though. It's happening on a week that I have made 0 sales. So obviously I'm going to be a negative this week, a negative. So this money is going to come out of my bank account, because there is no funds in my eBay paycheck that's being held. It's held for a week. So if there's a return that comes and everything's good, they'll take the money out of what's in my eBay soon to be paid out. It's kind of, I never see it in my bank, so it's kind of okay. But in this case, they're going to draw it out of my bank account, which is fine. Like I said, it's part of business, but I have sold nothing. And so I was feeling some kind of way yesterday, just mentally kind of like down. And I easily can do that to myself, is really pull myself down and say, you can never do. I just run a lot of messages and what I call the loop. This is what I call the loop. Whether it's when I weigh in, there was a loop a couple weeks ago where I didn't lose anything. It was, I think I told you guys in my update video where I said that, I felt some kind of way, and it's a loop. It's a loop message that I've given myself for a long, 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 long time, even as a child. You're not going to amount to anything, it's never successful, It's just a loop. And so yesterday I cut the loop. I said, it is what it is. It's business. Keep going. Keep listing. You're not going to sell anything if you don't list. So there's that. I pushed through some really, 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 really feelings that are constantly, that I've let in the past really, really eat at me. and determine my day. And yesterday I didn't. I worked out yesterday. I cleaned my house. I did a lot. I did a lot yesterday. Anyways, that's it for right now. Let's talk about what I weighed in, because I've already been talking forever. Let's talk about what I weighed in this morning. By the way, my BP this morning was fantastic. It was 130/78, which is fine. And then I took it again 20 minutes later, 133/79. It was going up a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. They're good numbers for me. They're good numbers for me. So those are normal, and my doctor said those are fine numbers. Okay. I weighed in last week. Last Sunday, I was 202.2. And so this Sunday, I was 200.4. So that's 1 pound, 1.8 pound loss. So that is not bad. And I actually feel it. I feel pretty good. All right, guys. I look different. I know. I'm in a different getup. It's Monday. I know. What happened to ending it on Sunday? I didn't come, guys. So I'm going to end this here. It is Monday today. The 18th. So I just didn't pick up the camera yesterday to end my vlog and everything like that. I want to talk about this really, really quickly. I got this at Trader Joe's, and it's called organic coconut water. And this is not made from concentrate, which is absolutely amazing. If a drink says made from concentrate, you're better off not drinking it. If you're doing whole food, if you're doing low sugar, low calorie, you're better off not drinking it. But anyway, it looks like this. It's 10 fluid ounces. So as far as the grams, let me tell you what it looks like. It is total fat is 0, sodium is 35, and then total carbs is 18, and out of that is 11 sugar, which is not bad because it's coconut. But yeah, calcium 60 and potassium 650 milligrams. So again, this is very, very, very good, and you really taste the coconut. And the one that's I think it's called coconut milk, I believe. It's this, but that one you have the meat of the coconut in there, so it tastes really, really good. It is a little bit pricey, I think. I believe it's like $2.69, but I don't drink these every day. Like, I don't have these, like, what I do is I like to take these with me when we're out and about. Keep it in, I have a cooler that I keep with me, and I put this in there, and it's just a really good way to I don't know, just feel good. Like, have some energy if you need it. It's really, really good. So we're gonna take these to the beach. My son drinks it before he goes on his bike ride. He takes a swig of this, and he's off on his bike ride. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, guys, I will leave you guys here. I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, it's a learning process. I said this about my journey. It's all about learning, and it's all about reducing chronic stress first and foremost, and learning. And also with learning, making mistakes, and learning from those mistakes, and everything else that goes along with this health adventure that I'm on. That's it for today, or this week. And